And this is Quantel Langford with Humanity Showers, and we're actually here at Humanity Showers here in Oceanside, California, helping out a lot of the people that that's still looking for a hand up and not a handout. Right now we're actually recording episode 3 of this podcast, and we're still trying to figure out the name of the podcast, but I love being human with Humanity Showers. So but today we have Ozzy, and she's going to share just a quick little introduction about her, and then we'll go into the interview. So Ozzy, take it away, share your story, just a quick little introduction, and then we'll get going.
Hi, I'm Oslin. I've been out here for approximately, it's going to be 10 years at the end of this month.
Oh, wow.
I'm also getting married at the end of this month.
Oh, congratulations.
Yep. Going to do it right at midnight at the beach. So,
Yep.
Can't have it no other way if you live in Oceanside.
That's true.
But 10 years ago, my husband passed away, and I came home.
Yeah.
And it just, there was nowhere for me to go, no way for me to be. I had a few friends out here, and ended up out in the riverbed.
Yeah.
And necessity is the mother of invention. When you need to get it done, you get it done any way you can. So, I'm not saying it's a bad life. It's not everything I want, but it's not a bad life.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. That's good. You actually bring up a really good topic, because you can have people that have everything in the world and be empty inside, and you can you can have someone that has none of the material things, but has all kinds of love in their heart, and they're the richest person on the planet.
Yep.
So it's really a matter of perspective. That's a really good point.
It all has to do with helping.
Yeah.
Not just, yourself, but helping the fellow human.
Oh, yeah.
Out here, we all have to help each other just to survive.
Yes.
And people in houses, they don't understand that.
Yeah.
They don't get it. Because they have everything that they have, it's contained within them and within where they are.
Yeah.
Out here, there's no containment.
Yeah.
You gotta go, you gotta fight for everything you have every day.
Yeah.
And every day is the same thing. You got to find food. You got to find a safe place to be. You got to find, what you need to get through this day.
Yeah.
Not next week.
Yeah.
Next week is whatever.
Yeah.
It'll be what it'll be. But I figure if I sleep at night and I wake up in the morning and I can see the sunshine and I see people who care around me, then I got everything I need right here.
That's true. Yeah, actually, you brought up something very interesting again. You talk about being, having to get things done. Like now, like you got to find somewhere to sleep. You got to find somewhere to eat. Like right now, like today. I think a lot of people that get comfortable in certain surroundings, and maybe people that may have just more than a lot of the people here, is that they look more into the future. They say, well, I don't have this yet, or maybe like, man, I wish I had this, or they're thinking about tomorrow, or they're thinking about what's going on next week. And I think that's something that is very tough for you. I mean, it's tough for anyone to be out here, and at the same time, being present at that present moment and knowing, hey, look, this is what we have right now, and making do with what you have. I mean, it's just, I think it's one of those where it's it's tough, and at the same time, you probably have all the answers. I mean, we talk about, man, I wish I had this, I wish I have this, or like, what do you have in front of you right now?
Yep.
And I think being out here, and I like I said, I'm fortunate to where like I do have housing, but at the same time too, I know anybody can be decisions or choices away from being in the same situation.
That's
so
right.
I really taking gratitude and being respectful of all the people that's out here, doing what they can, day in and day out, because anybody can be in the same situation. And how do you respond to it, how you react to it is going to be the decision. So,
Well, there's a big difference in somebody who's homeless that walks down the street
Yeah.
and has the last sandwich
yeah,
that they're going to have, and sees somebody else they know is homeless and doesn't have it and hands over their sandwich.
Yeah.
How many people do that?
yeah,
How many people that live in a place can get thrown out here and manage?
yeah,
Because most people in society that I see now, they got the gimmies.
Yeah.
You owe me.
Yeah.
I'm here, therefore you owe me. Sorry, baby, I owe you nothing.
Yeah.
And you know me nothing. But what we do for each other can make life easier for both of us.
Yeah.
Everybody forgets that when they live out there.
That's true.
You know, and society doesn't make a point of telling people, you know, any day of the week. The average person in America today is 2 paychecks away from homelessness.
Yep. That is the truth.
That's the average person.
Yeah.
That's 78% of the America in general.
Yeah.
2 paychecks away. Could be in the same place I am. Are they going to be able to survive? You know, are they going to cause the problems that we see out here of, you know, well, you know, I was. Well, honey, you ain't no more.
Yeah.
You're human. That's
Yep.
all.
Yep.
And everybody remembers that. They have to remember that. It's
That's true.
important. Because when you forget that you're human and that we're human, that's when things like beatings happen and stealing and people just taking advantage of somebody who doesn't.
Yeah.
That's not acceptable. And I know there's ones out here, you know, they think of most of society, at least here, believe that we're all thieves and criminals and degenerates. But let me
Yes.
tell you something.
Completely false.
If some of us be walking down the street and we'd see somebody beating on somebody else, regardless of what happens to us, we're going to step up and
Yeah.
we're going to defend that person because nobody deserves that. Everybody is God-given right to be fed, to be warm, and to be safe.
Yeah.
Those are the 3 things that I know my pastor taught me when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And out here, you see it every day.
Yeah.
I've taken strangers home and put them in my own bed to let them sleep someplace safe. Most all of them know me out here. You know, that's what I do. I
Yeah.
get clothes. Somebody needs something. The city will come and take everything they got, take their tent and their clothes and everything else
Yeah.
because they're, you know, whatever, homeless. And they'll bring them over to my spot. Pull up, take what you need.
Yeah.
You know, you got blankets, you got pillows, you got cover, you got a coat, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
You know, see somebody sitting in the silent corner, freezing in the middle of the winter, trying to keep himself warm by rolling up in a ball like a dog. All you got to do is hand him a coat,
Yeah.
and he'll be warm. It's simple.
Yeah.
That's what God means for us to do. We're supposed to rely on each other. Man is not meant to be an individual human. He's supposed to be part of a community. He's supposed to be part of a pack.
Yeah.
We are a pack animal.
Yeah. It used to be
Everybody
like that.
forgets that. Used to be.
Yeah.
Neighborhoods raised kids,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, but always takes a village. Always takes a village.
Well, yeah, but nobody believes that. You know, they keep their kids away. You know, it's like they bitch and complain about the gangs.
Yeah.
But you know what? I knew them boys when they started. And you know what they started for? To protect the families that lived in their neighborhoods.
Yeah.
That's what they were doing. They weren't stealing and, you know, and causing the problems they were. There were men out there taking care of their neighborhood, taking care of their families.
Yeah. Wow. So next question we'll go into. I've sort of noticed, and I've asked some of the other interviewees that, you know, just being an artist, a creator myself, I tend to notice that a lot of people are sort of talented and gifted in different ways. Sometimes they just don't have the capacity or have the environment to be able to do so.
That's right.
For you, if everything was taken care of, what would be one talent you would share to the world?
The one thing I would share with the world,
Yeah, well, if you had a talent or a gift that you probably don't tell too many people, but you know you could do it, what would you be able to? What would you share with this world?
well, yeah, I got a lot of things that I could do. You know, a master of none. Yeah,
I am too.
I'm a jack of all trades and a master of none. Let me tell you, I've worked construction, I've done cooking, I've done cleaning, I've done just about everything under the sun that needs to be done by somebody who can earn money doing it.
Yeah.
I've done it. But the one thing that I did, and I used to do simply for pleasure, I used to go to churches and sing.
Oh wow.
I would sing. That's all the only reason why I went to church, so I could sing.
You sound like you got a singing voice.
I think I do.
Yeah, you sound like you got that. You
I
got a
sing
good
to
voice.
myself in the shower. I sounded awesome. Everybody else may be throwing stuff at the door, but I sound awesome.
Hey, that's all that matters. That is all that matters.
No. My main focus is making sure that people have what they need.
Yeah.
It's not hard. It's not difficult to help people. I had a friend of mine one time. She brought a lady over to my spot, and this lady, and to this day, that lady hates me beyond all reason. Never could figure out why. Never knew why. Won't look at me. Won't talk to me. Wants nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
But they had just taken everything. She was in the dead middle of winter. She had no shoes, a pair of sweatpants, and a tank top. That's it. That's all she had. And my friend brought her, and lady wouldn't look at me, wouldn't talk to me. And I told her, I said, take what you need. And she walked out of there, with a tent. I made sure she had blankets and pillows. It's stuff like that everybody, you see somebody sleeping on the street. Is he a drunk? Maybe.
Yeah.
Is he out there with his own devices? Most likely.
Yeah.
Or there could be circumstances that put him there. Whatever the case is, he's cold. You don't have to bother him. You don't have to throw him out. You don't have to fucking be bad or mean to him.
Yeah.
Throw a blanket on him.
Yeah.
Throw a jacket over him. Leave him a sack of food. It's not hard. It's
Yeah.
not hard. And it's amazing how easy it gets when you do it. Just do it once.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
what
it's
I
not-
challenge humanity to do. Just one time.
Yeah.
Walk up to somebody that needs something and give them something.
Yeah, that's
I had a 6-year-old kid yesterday hand me a $5 bill. I was sitting waiting for my man to come out of the grocery store. He was getting groceries.
yeah.
It's not like I have a real hard problem. I can't ask for money
Yeah.
from people. My mother trained me well, I guess, because, I can't stand out at the freeway and go, I need cash. No. I'll starve first.
Yeah.
This 6-year-old kid walked up and handed me a $5 bill. And I tried to give it back to the mom. She says, no, he thinks you need it. That's the kind of shit that makes my heart beat.
Yeah.
Because I know somewhere out there's someone who's watching out for all the underdogs out there who just can't get that leg up, just can't get that,
Yeah. Yep.
I tried to open my own business when I got here. I've had a business in 3 different states. Okay?
Yeah.
I had a cleaning business, a pretty much all to do business.
Yeah.
I'd make meals for people and put them in their freezer, and I clean their houses and do their laundry.
Wow.
Just simple stuff, Easy stuff that most people don't have time for.
Yeah.
I couldn't get started here. You want to know why?
Well,
Nobody knew me.
I can understand that. I'm from Tennessee. I'm from the
I
South.
can understand that. I can understand that too, because I grew up here.
Yeah.
I can understand that too. But it's to the point now to where my mom has to get me jobs through her friends, and I still can't get my business started.
Wow.
I can't get hired at the motel. Yep. I'm too qualified.
Yeah, that you, especially being a jack of all trades, it's one of those. It's sort of those catch-22s where
Yep, but
you're
sweetie, I
able to do
still need to
everything.
eat.
And yeah. Oh, that's true.
I got told by the manager of 7-Eleven in Carlsbad that he could not hire me because I had no address. How the hell am I supposed to get an address if I don't have a job?
Yeah. Catch-22. Yep.
So tell me, I've been out here for 10 years. And believe you me, I froze my butt off with the rest of them. I've starved. I've had to look for food. I've had to look for a safe place to sleep.
Yeah.
I've had kids come up and steal my stuff. I've had people come up try to... My man, sorry.
Oh, Rick.
That's right. Delivering.
So we'll go into the to the last question, and you pretty much nailed it on the head. What would you define as being a good human?
A good human?
Yeah, you can leave it as short and concise as you want to. Obviously, we don't have enough time for like a 1 hour episode, but maybe we might bring you back on for something else. But if you had to explain it and what being a good human is in a paragraph, what would it be?
Human has to live with its heart.
I like that.
Not only live with other people, but live with himself.
And it's hard.
From the heart. I mean, my mother is practical to the. I mean, Mary Poppins ain't got nothing on my mom. She is practical as all get out.
Yeah.
But she walks through life leading with her heart.
Yep.
And your heart never lies.
No, it don't.
It never tells you wrong. Ever. They call it gut instinct, they call it intuition, whatever they want to call it. Your heart never lies.
Yep.
If your heart tells you it's wrong, it's wrong. If your heart tells you you need to help, you need to help.
Yeah.
If you don't know your heart, dude, you need to learn what your heart is and how it works before you can ever give it to somebody else. And once you give it, that's when it all begins.
Yeah.
Because you can't stop giving it. Because once you give it and get back what you get back from it, it makes it all worth it in the end.
Yes, ma'am. That's the truth. Hey, once again, this has been episode 3 of Being Human with Humanity Showers, and I'm pleasure of having Ozzy on board and sharing her story and sharing some unknown gifts. I didn't realize you that talent. I knew from hearing it now, I can tell you've got a singing voice, but you know what? For anyone
Flattery will get you everywhere.
but for anyone that's listening, there's a lot of gifted people out here that, you know what, they're not looking for a handout. They're looking for, just give them opportunity, and you'd be surprised. This is one of these people. So if anyone hear this and they're looking for help, or they're looking for someone that, hey, maybe I can help that person in some way or fashion, Ozzy might be the one.
We get offers for help a lot of times, and most of the time it don't run through.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get a place right now. I can't even get Interfaith to answer the phone, and they called us.
Hey, keep going. I can tell you're very strong, resourceful, and I'm sure your mom taught you good. You sound like you're tough.
Mom,
you're a
if
tough
you
person.
hear this, I'm sorry. Don't yell at me too much.
But hey, once again, this has been another episode of Being Human with me, Quantel. We're here at Humanity Showers, spreading love, spreading humanity to the people that need help. And thank you, Ozzy, for sharing your story. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Boom. See, told you kill it, girl.
Hey, that was good.
Oh, come on, George.